Okay guys, so today we'll be doing the web stack debugging 0 task, and basically it's all about Docker. Docker is a way of isolating your work and making it not to share the space of your computer memory and all that. So the basic idea is, for example, let's say we want to dockerize an app that says loj, that when you run hello.js, it brings hello world to the terminal. So for this to work, it means we need to install Node on our computer, right? We need an operating system, and also we will need the file, and also we need the command to run the file. So we need almost like four things. We need the computer, the operating system, we need Node to be installed, we need the file that contains the console.log hello world, and also we would need a command that runs it. So with Docker, we can write a Docker file. That's a file that would help us, that will have it inbuilt the operating system installation, the node installation, the file containing the code we want to run, and then the instruction of how to run the code. So we can have that in the Docker file. So basically that's it. And what they said is that, let's go to the question. So you can install Docker just to test and see how it runs if you want to see it. So this video will not be for that. Just go straight to the task. And let me just create my directory first. And I'll seed into the directory, and then I'll create my readme. Okay, so I've created my readme, and then this is just the task here, right? So I'll copy this and vi the file. So now if you look here, a Docker image has already been run, and you get Apache to run on the container. So Apache is running on that file that I told you, right? There's an operating system on it. Apache is running, right? And then and it is to return a page containing hello world when querying the root. So when you query the root, it's supposed to return hello world. So when they run that Docker, right, and they said it should pass through port 80, and then the username, and then the name of the file. I think this is how to run Docker properly. So when they run it and they call they've already run it, and then they call the address and the port, right? It says empty reply from server, so it's not getting a reply. So after you fixed it, when they call it, it's supposed to say hello button. So here they now say, you can see that after starting the Docker container, call port 8080 map to the Docker container port 80, it does not return a page, right, but an error message. Note that you might also get the error message. So so if you call it, you might get the error message as well. That's if you install Docker and did all that. So after connecting to the container and fixing whatever needed to be fixed, here is your mission. So they've connected to the container and they fixed it. So this is the mission. You can see that calling from port 80 return a page containing hello world. Paste the command you will use to fix the issue in your. So how will you fix it? So now we are not really interacting with Docker, we just want to fix it there to make it return that hello button to the when you call the root of the Apache. So for Apache, we are writing a bash script. What's wrong with this? Okay, so we are writing a bash script, user binary env bash, to make it portable, and then we'll say this um, fixing what do we want to do? Fixing issues arise from using Docker. So we could do that, just leave it like that. So make the Apache server return hello world button when query in the root. So that's what we want to do. So to do this, first we would if I'm on my server, the first thing is I want to make sure Apache is running. So sudo apt get install update rather. So I'll update my apt get, right, and I'll put the dash y to say yes in case, because I want to automate and I don't want to be pressing dash y myself. So I would say sudo apt get and then I'll install. I can put the dash y here, and I will say I want to install Apache. Majorly Apache 3 is what you've been installing, and then the next thing is I want to start Apache. So to start it, we have to start the the daemon system daemon, which is found in etc init.d and Apache 2. Okay, so etc init.2, and then we'll start it. Okay, so we just start the daemon, and then the next thing is we want to now echo into our file, the ww file where the root is being summoned. So what we'll do is sudo etc sudo echo. I said sudo. So we could say sudo echo. The sudo is not really needed here because probably will be in our home directory. So hello world button. So because we might not have permission to do that, so we can use this. So let me remove this sudo here. So I'll say hello button, and then I'll say sudo tee-a. So I want to give the user the permission to edit this file. Okay, so it's going to be var www html / index.html. So our index.html should contain hello button for us to be able to return hello button when the root is being queried, right? So that's what we do here, and this is just to give it permission, the user permission to edit this index.html. Okay, and echo hello button into it. So the next thing is we need to restart our what's wrong? So we need to restart our which one are we restarting? Our Apache, right? So we can just say sudo still back to this etc init that we started. We just restart it. So etc init.d Apache 2 restart. So restart. So you could try sudo is it systemctl, but I don't know if we can use systemctl. If we can't use that, you could use there's this other one I can't remember. Let me see. I write something somewhere here. I'm not sure. I wrote something like that. Anyway, once I remember, I'll add it to the description. All right. So I think with this, it would solve that issue that the Docker works for. So this one I think is just to make you understand the concept of Docker, but we're not really interacting with Docker yet. So I would So I would clear this I'll change the mode of this to 755 and then add it commit um docker rush, and then I'll git push it. So if it works, then we'll have to test it. So it hasn't pushed yet, so I'm still waiting. I'm still waiting for it to push me. Why is it not pushing? Is our network disconnected? Because this network disconnected. Okay, that's pushed. So let us check our code to see if it's working. So it worked, and that's it. So I'll see you in the next one.